from the Bay Area. Came here especially to have the privilege of giving this award to Eve Meyer, who has a lot of connections with our society, by the way. Eve Meyer was on the board of the foundation, and when I started my work on the Golden Gate Bridge, I recruited people like Eve, who since 1994 have been very involved in bridge efforts. And I see her whole biography is actually included in the booklet, so rather than go through that, I wanted to mention, of course, that she's been with Suicide Prevention Director for 20 years. She's sort of a real San Francisco personality, like Charlotte Maillard or Willie Brown, who fundraisers, talks to schools. She's really well known throughout the city of San Francisco. And I guess one story about the bridge, Eve and I went up to Sonoma County together to try and recruit the bridge directors. And at that time, the sentiment was such, the recommendation from the bridge director was to put up a diving board. Well, things have changed quite a bit. And thanks very much in part to the work that Eve's been doing and the work of the suicide prevention. They're open 24 hours. It's one of the oldest suicide prevention centers in America. And Eve is most proud of that. She's trained about 2,500 volunteers who go on to become therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, etc. And so I'm very privileged, on behalf of NCPS and the foundation, to present the Jerry Terrell Award to Eve Meyer.
I'll read it because Dr. Blackstone is missing his glasses. Ms. Eve R. Meyer, MSW, MHSA, for her dedication to the care of the suicidal patient, for her inspiration and leadership of San Francisco Suicide Prevention, the Bay Area Suicide Prevention and Crisis Intervention Alliance, and the Foundation's Golden Gate Barrier Task Force, for her efforts educating and training over 2,500 crisis intervention volunteers. The mic, sorry. Oh, thank you. Okay. For her efforts educating and training over 2,500 crisis intervention volunteers, for her example, which has led many of those she trained to become mental health counselors, therapists, and doctors, for her passion, advocacy, and dedication to improving the lives of the mentally ill. Thank you.
First of all, wasn't that Mel at his finest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mel.
Thank you, everybody. This is a real honor for me because I know so many of you, but I've never been among you like this. It is an honor. It comes with a curse. The curse is you have to make the first speech. So I want to thank people. I want to thank my husband, who is the structure and infrastructure of my life, and is here with me tonight. I want to thank my father. This is a therapeutic group. We're going to go into my family. I want to thank my father, who is legendary as having spawned a large family of therapists, including my brother and his wife, who had a clinic in Texas until a couple of years ago. Actually, that's a myth. He was not a psychiatrist. He was a pediatrician. But he washed ashore on the United States with a thick German accent, and everyone assumed that he was a psychiatrist and he desperately needed a job. So he became a psychiatrist very quickly, and the rest of the family followed suit. I want to thank my mother. My mother always said to me, actually only recently said to me, 3 things. She said, if you don't sew it up, it will rip in the same direction. She said, if you put it under the couch, it will still be there. And she said, if you run away from them, they will run after you. Actually, My mother was an unusual woman. She reinvented herself after she died and became the wonderful human being that she wasn't quite. She tried, but she's been an inspiration to me for the last 25 years, and I'm very grateful to her because these three things about the caring and the hiding and the running are the things that we really try to teach to our clients and our patients and our consumers, and they were important to learn. And I want to thank all of you for making me one of you for the moment, because all of us study and learn and share and continue to educate ourselves and continue to perfect our practices, and we learn best practices and we learn evidence-based practices, and we share them with one another, and we really hone our craft. But the truth is that at our very glowing central hot cores, what we really do is all the same. We take away the pain of our clients, we take it into ourselves, we wash it clean and transform it and give it back to them in the form of wisdom. And for that, we should all be honored. And we are all so lucky to be able to perform this miracle. We are a happy band, a lucky band, and I'm honored to be among us, the happy few. Thank you.